Hey, Dad!
Yep.
There's no envelope.
Okay. Why don't you come over here and we'll make one?
Okay, I'll just have a little bit of mint on my way, okay?
Alright, Gab, what's the story?
Well, I've written a letter to the fairies, but
Right.
there's no envelope.
A letter to the fairies, eh? Mind if I read it?
Sure.
Right. Excellent. So there's no envelopes, you say? How about we make one?
How will we do that?
Well, funny you should mention that, Gab. But here's an envelope I made last week when I was doing the shopping list. You reckon we can make one of those? Okay. Let's do it. I promise. Okay. So, Gabby needs an envelope for her fairy letter, but we've run out of envelopes. So we're going to rely on our trusty mulberry tree and some grass to make our envelopes to send to the fairies. See how we go. But that right there is our mulberry tree. Let's have a closer look. Lovely big leaves, reasonably soft and pliable. It's a nice big tree. Hey?
This one's ginormous.
Excellent. Let's have a look underneath. It's a nice little cave under here. All right, so now we have to choose our leaves. Some lovely big ones on this branch here. You want to pull that one off, Gab?
Yeah.
Marvellous. Okay, that'll do. Right, now we need some grass to do the tie with. And I think we'll head off down to the paddock over yonder. All right, here's a grassy paddock. Lots of different types of grass. We're just going to choose, I think, this one here. Or ones like this. So you pull them off, Gab. Few different ones. All right, that ought to do for parcel string. See how we go. All right, so now we have our materials, some mulberry leaves, some string, and the all-important letter for the fairies. Okay, Gab, we probably don't need the carving tools to make an envelope, so we'll pack those away. Get rid of my little shavings.
Don't get rid of them, alright?
Okay, all right, I'll keep them on the table too. So this is what we're going to end up with. All right, so that's your big leaf. And then what we'll do, Gab, is fold our letter. Okay, you ready? So you're watching me? Put your letter on one side. That's it. Good. And then fold the other side down. Good. Then fold that side over the top of your letter. Good. Just like this. So that, yes, good, excellent. All right. Then find the end of your letter. Yep. And then fold all the way over the top like that. Look at that. Good. Find yourself a leaf. A bit of string, sorry. And then tie it up. One letter enclosed in a leafy envelope. What do you think?
Cool.
Cool. All right. So you know what your letter says?
Yes.
Now what we have to do is deliver it. Do you know where you're going to put your letter for the fairies for delivery? Fairy post box.
We don't have a fairy post box.
What do they have? Okay, we discovered that the stalk down the centre of this grass is too brittle and it makes the knot tying pretty hard.
Yeah.
So Gabby's having another go with hers to make it more pliable. Good. And then we're going to deliver the fairy letter to the fairies.
Done.
Great. All right, let's go. Here's the finished product. Tell me about it, Gab.
Well, Dad helped me make an envelope. This is the other side. And now we're gonna go put it next to my fairy garden so the fairies can come.
Okay, Gab, we're on our way to your fairy garden. Tell me about the fairies.
Well, I've been looking after them for 5 years.
5 years? All right. We found some nice things on the way to the fairy garden. Look, hey, what's this?
Lily pillies!
Is it ready?
No.
Not quite. All right. So you've been looking after your fairies for 5 years. What else? Lemon verbena.
Well, I have a tooth fairy
You had a tooth fairy
in my garden.
in your garden. Right. What else? Hey, dog.
That the fairies can't enter my room. I want that.
Right.
They need a magical key, but they lost it.
They've lost their magical key. Well, let's hope that they're home sometime today to read your fairy letter. This is the fairy garden right here. Righto, where do you put your letter? Oh, good. Not for you, Sash. Okay. Let's go.